Oh no.
Take a step up on that.
One more.
No.
Just, okay, at least go up on the foot. And I'm with you spotting, so your territory. Dave up.
Shit.
Okay?
Now it's really high.
Now it's high, but you got this. I'm with you.
Why do we do this?
Why we do this? Well, you tell me. Like, I personally wouldn't try to fall from high above on really shitty pads, but that's basically what we're gonna do.
Now, while most of you know me as a professional rope hanger, on rare occasions I also do some indoors bouldering. But then they said, hey, come try outdoors bouldering. It's gonna be fun.
This falling is so not soft.
Kartoffelback.
Kartoffelsack sounds like potato bag.
Yeah.
So yeah, I quickly realized that falling outdoors, it's not the same as in the gym. I mean, the difference in cushion is pretty obvious. And then my nerdy gear started spinning on so many questions. For example, if I stack two pads, which one I put on top? Soft or hard? And that's how I ended up in Magic Woods. This place is truly magical, especially the crash pad situation.
A bit higher. Come on. Apply some weight on it. Yeah, come on.
Oh, fuck me. Get this fucking shit off my head. I don't need music right now.
You just had like
Come on, come on.
Oh my god, it's so fucking far. Nah, I'm bailing.
That's okay. I'm with you.
When you fall from there, you just go whoop, you land on this, and then you just slide into.
If you have bad falling technique, actually, that does happen.
That rock, for example, looks like ass penetrator.
You would have to put a lot of effort into it if you're gonna penetrate your ass on that one. But
I think so. It looks like really sharp there.
Yeah, but you have to really focus in on it and like land on it. But you can maybe hurt your ankle on it. Maybe.
Okay.
If you're very unlucky. This is the ass penetrator.
Entire that situation that it's built here to on this little stick that you're kind of sitting.
Yeah, that's actually this is keeping the pads up.
In case you don't know, this is Emil. He is basically my favorite bouldering YouTuber.
This is what we're gonna need.
How many pads you have there?
I think it's probably roughly 30.
Who has a hobby of building climbing gyms in the woods.
So it's about kind of figuring out how far you fall. If I were to like swing super much on the last hole, I would still have, I would know that I fall safely.
This seems like building a climbing gym.
Yeah.
But jokes aside, he was projecting this incredible climb which required a lot of padding, so a perfect guide for my experiments. Alright, now if we look into modern crash pads, we will find multiple layers of foam inside, usually a hard top and soft bottom, or a sandwich of open and closed cell foams. And if you ever wondered what these buzzwords mean, here is a microscope picture. Closed cells look like a lot of connected bubbles, while open cells seems like a much nicer place for the bugs to live. So hard layer helps to spread the impact and also provides more stable surface to fall on. If entire crash pad would be soft, then there might be too much force concentrating in a small area. Contrary, if top layer is too hard, entire crash pad becomes more like a trampoline.
So welcome to the experiment of me falling on crash pads and testing my human suspension.
Right, let's get started. I was thinking we have 3 pads of very different calibers. Namit one which is brand new and has like a thick upper layer. This Madrock which is like slightly worn in, but a very average crash pad. And then we have the Foot Destroyer 3000 or something like this.
Just try.
You know, like taped up with duct tape and complete trash. It could be good for you to just feel how that is.
And then we have a giant boulder that
he's gonna climb.
everybody does, and I'm afraid to do.
Yeah, you haven't even dared to yet. No, it's cool.
Do I need a helmet?
I hope not.
Wait, you're gonna spot me, no?
Well, sure. But I feel like that's gonna be redundant, but I'll be here for you and catch you before like...
What do you mean redundant?
You're gonna have to learn your suspension. If I catch you, that's gonna take a part of the fall, right?
That's good, no?
Yeah, but not if we're testing the pads.
Yeah.
Maybe from around there is a good height. You see you jump.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we're good to go.
I cannot tell you that it's not already a bit scary. Oh shit.
Did this one feel too stiff, or like did you enjoy falling on it? Was it comfortable?
Enjoy falling is...
Yeah. You know what? We'll take the softest one now because I want you to feel the contrast between them. Questionable, but yes.
This is small.
This one, like we mentioned earlier, is a trash pad. Not a crash pad, but a trash pad. Since he's jumping from so low, he could technically fall on the branches without a pad and probably still be fine. But it's going to be interesting to see how noticeable the difference is now for you in terms of...
It doesn't feel so low.
All right, go.
Fuck. Oh shit, no.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay, but I'm not falling from higher on this one.
Okay.
I just felt
You already
the branches going into my gut.
Yeah, I was surprised by your reaction. I was actually thinking this would be slightly more fine than what you had there.
My leg went and twisted at the branch.
Yeah. We upgrade.
Disqualification. Although I think falling like this on a soft talkable, it's quite okay.
Yeah, this next pad that we're on is average crash pad. When you go out into the woods, this is what you'll find. So it's soft, but not too soft.
Soft by design, or
No,
it gets just
It
softer
gets
over
softer over time. Okay, we try?
We try.
Okay, we're good to go.
Felt soft.
Yeah.
I did not feel the branch yet.
So these are pretty ideal to most cases. The only thing is when you get higher and higher, like this will be a little bit too soft.
Okay, I'm gonna try one more move higher.
Yeah, I think we go back to the original pad then.
So from what height is it okay to fall on a single good quality pad?
Depending on how new it is. Like with this one that has the thicker layer, this will take so much of the impact that I think you will be fine falling from the top of this boulder with just this single pad.
This boulder.
Yeah, which is a total of 8 meters, I think, at the top. And I think you should be safe to fall there with just this one. Ideally, you'll stack 2 pads.
Maybe this time you can actually stand behind me and spot me. Oh no.
Take a step up on
Come on, one more.
No.
Come on.
Just, okay, at least go up on the foot. And I'm with you spotting, so... Okay. These exploded backwards.
Oh my god. I have no idea how it would feel to fall from the top of this boulder.
No.
I was like already waving my arms.
Yeah. When I say you can fall from the top, it's like if you fall optimally, you don't explode backwards like you did now. Yes, you can fall from the top, but the higher up you get, the more chaos it's going to create in the air. This is, however, something we're going to compare with the other one, because since this one is so stiff, it didn't really cushion your fall as much as you might want to when you're at that height. You bounce off this like a trampoline almost. From the other one, you'll fall slightly more into it, which will stop your swing, so you're not going to barrel roll as much than the other one.
You okay with this? You think it's safe?
Yeah, I would feel very comfortable.
Okay.
But I would also know exactly how to land and stop my momentum. So it is like a lot of technique in falling and bouldering as well.
Yeah.
Oh, this is scary.
Come on.
Oh shit.
How's that?
It's okay, but I fell into the branches.
Yeah, and that's where I think this one is at its peak. The height you fell at now is fine.
It doesn't look that high from here, from where we are falling, but when I'm standing there, I'm like,
Yeah.
not comfortable. Does it look very not scary to fall from there? It looks big?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, it feels like I'm falling for a while. What would you do to make this softer, cozier, better?
Maybe have this one underneath this one.
Softer on top of the harder? Why is not the other way around?
It's so stiff that you're not even reaching halfway through the pad. So you're landing on something pretty stiff, which allows you to bounce off further. With the stiffer one underneath, when you reach through this pad into this one, it'll still be a softer landing zone.
Okay.
You always have to balance these things out. So the higher up you get, you might switch the layers. But now that we're still relatively low, I would say softer on top and then heavier below.
Hard at the bottom, so I'm not falling on the branches. Then we have a soft one.
So this one already, it's like going to be quite comfortable to land on. The only thing is now we have a smaller area to land on, but you should be quite alright.
Okay, so I will try one step higher.
You feel comfortable one step higher? No? Got it.
Okay,
You're at
now.
the same height as last time, so you had one more step to go.
No, I'm definitely higher now. Ah, that was okay.
Yeah, the thing is, with Crashpads, as soon as you stack them, it's an entirely new game.
That was the most comfortable fall so far.
Yeah. For anything that's this high, you do want to have a layer, like 2 pads stacking each other. We could also flip these around for you to compare. It won't be dangerous, it's just that it's going to be a slightly different feeling.
Now we're gonna try stiffer crash pad on top of the softer, and he's telling me that I'm gonna bounce off like of trampoline.
A little bit more than the previous one for sure, and I'll be an even more attentive spotter because if it goes really bad, when you're that high, you can actually bounce quite a bit, and then it's very important to have somebody to kind of catch you. So I'll be there to catch you like a giant baby.
Giant baby.
Got it.
Ah, but see, I'm getting way more comfortable just moving on here.
Knowing around me, so... Okay.
Ali, gamba. Shit.
How much of a difference did you feel? Because did you realize just how much you move differently?
I felt that like, yeah, I'm moving more, but I'm landing kind of in a controlled way. As soon as the feet touch the ground, I could roll in a controlled way.
The thing is though, if we didn't put the pad over there, this black one I just put here for extra comfort now, or like to be extra cautious. And without this, you would have just rolled into the
Yeah.
rocks, which if it's a flat landing or sand or whatever, it's totally fine. But here, like I've had friends who have had fingers get stuck in between the branches and just, which is why I earlier mentioned like having the soft one on top could be better because then you won't roll as much as you were now.
So maybe we swap back and I try one step higher.
But on the other hand, right now, where you're falling from, like having your feet that high, probably the top of the average boulder. You'll just mantle it out or climb on top by the
Yeah, but imagine like falling while mantling and falling some kind of weird.
yeah, but that's when the spotters come in and do help reduce the fall and keep you in control.
Let's see if I can
Yeah, if you can do that.
go a little bit higher and I can reduce my fear of falling a little bit more. Yeah, literally every time one step higher is like, maybe not.
New territory. There you go.
Shit.
Okay?
Now it's really high.
Now it's high, but you got this. I'm with you. You really have these explosive falls, man. But it's good. How was that?
That was already very big.
But
Now it felt like I did not had that much control. I just felt like, wow, something happened.
yeah, I mean, I had to stop you quite a bit there.
Yeah. I felt that you saved.
You might have been fine without me, but you started rolling quite far off. I think if we go in a step higher, we start getting into a more dangerous
I'm
zone.
okay.
You're okay?
I'm okay. And we are back.
Early morning. We're gonna showcase just a little bit how you properly can fall. Because when Ben's been doing it, it's not that he's falling necessarily really bad, but he's just rolling quite a bit. So I figured we could just showcase how it looks when I fall.
Only one crash pad today because he is super confident.
I won't injure myself falling here. That's the thing, because I'm experienced and I know the techniques.
Ooh.
And soon, you guys will too.
Like a boss.
Yeah, like a boss. I'm still taking basically the same impact, but then here at the end, there's not actually so much force left, so I counteract it with my legs and just push myself up. And the further up you go, the more your body will have to adapt to this. So if the force is way too high, then it might be better to just barrel roll and explode. But at the heights that we're climbing on generally, it's better to absorb it with your legs and learn to manage how to fall on the pads and just sink down. Especially outdoors. Indoors, it's kind of a different question because you have such massive pads. You won't ever roll off the pad, you know, absorb the fall, try to land in a squatting position. I guess a good way to strengthen that if you really want to work on it would be to sit in a squat and like jump down, land in a squat, jump up, land in a squat.
Okay, let me try. Since I don't have a spotter, I cannot roll anymore. Or I will roll on the branches.
Pressure on.
Okay, let's try from here first.
That That looked good.
Oh, good morning.
Shit. Now I need to not miss the pad.
Oh, shit.
Good. Still good.
I bounced up. Oh, I felt the impact going through entire my body, and I don't think that that's like really good for the body. It's surprising how much softer it looks on Emil. He just went boop, nothing.
Actually, if we look into slow motion, it's not that surprising. I managed to land out of balance, and instead of using all of this range to squat and absorb the impact, I engaged my legs too much and got a nice impact to my entire body.
So that's probably showcases that human suspension is way more important than your crash pad quality or...
I think so too. I think crashpad quality is only when it's bad that it really matters. But otherwise, it's really very much a technical thing and suspension that's gonna play a big role in your fall.
Yeah.
So, things I learned. Falling outside does not feel the same as in the gym. And if I take a lot of shitty falls, I might have back pains next day. Guess how I know? I guess some of you were right by saying that I look very ancient already. On the flip side, stacking the pads helps a lot, and also having quality pads that you're not gonna just fall through is a smart idea. So thank you to Mammoth for creating Swiss quality products and supporting this video, and also thank you Emil for testing my braking limits. And if you're wondering about the legs, yeah, that was Anna who came to help us.
What did you say about the rope?
That I came to be on a bouldering trip, but found myself dangling from a rope instead, and I'm really happy.
I feel thoroughly ashamed of her. It hurt my soul to hear her say that, but...
Aww.